Yeah, it's basically because the league race would have clashed with the Canada race. So.
Quick question as well, who's leaving? Sorry, I always do that. A blickery test. Okay, so what are we expecting? Sorry, I always do that. What are we expecting here? As it is short qualifying, we're expecting a very similar strategy from everyone else, or we're expecting some.
We might see one or two of the faster guys trying. So in this case, the soft. Maybe the likes of Big Prenter, Mayhem, and such. New car potentially, even J19. He's been pretty quick around here in practice. He's been right up there.
We have no idea about New car. He's still jet lagged.
Yeah. So yeah, he's obviously lacking.
To be honest, he's the only person who's actually benefited from the later start.
Yeah.
He would have missed the original start time on Sunday.
Yeah, which is lucky for him. He's managed to get in.
Okay. Is it wet or is it dry?
You would assume it's dry, but you never know.
I've seen some wet weather here before.
Let's have a look when we get in.
Gotta wait for everyone to load.
Yep, to ready up, load in. So we've got a
drive for qualifying.
Drive for the race. Drive for the race.
How many GP2 drivers will be pleased about that? Quite a fair few. Okay, we have 18 minutes. Madman, quick. Who would your prediction be for pole?
It's tough, mainly, well, in my opinion, mainly because I haven't actually seen a lot of the GP2 drivers in sort of practice mode. The only sort of times I've seen them in is when we've done our sort of 5x5 fun. So
available to watch on YouTube.
For anyone who's watching on YouTube who's never watched our streams before, we tend to have some fun where we do 5 races of 5 laps, random grids, just racing, just a bit of fun, just half the time.
Anyway, James DeReese is doing come out, and who's behind him? A Toro Rosso, probably put to land.
You also got Mayhem. No, Soulman, that was. Mayhem and Soulman. They've also come out. White
Mayhem is on the soft tyre.
I suspected he would. I expected the likes of him and Prenter to at least try the soft tyre initially and see how high that gets up. Now, I know Mayhem, you were saying earlier, he's not all that stressed about this qualifying session, mainly because he's already got the title.
He's already won the championship. Yeah.
So he
Did Dave 1025 turn up, or is he?
No, he's got a race ban. He's got his race ban in Sterling, so he cannot attend as a result of.
Does that mean Mercedes can wrap up the constructors' championship?
No, it's still too tight with Ferrari. Ferrari is still close enough, in theory, to catch up. I think if my maths is correct, the last time I looked.
It better be, for I know what job you do.
Well, I haven't looked at the tables for a good few weeks, I have to admit.
You're the one who you're the one who updates them all the time.
It's been two and a bit weeks, mate.
Anyway, not an excuse. Anyway, would you reckon? Do you think that some of the teams will be coordinating enough to try a massive toe down the front straight?
I can only say if anyone does try and do that, it'll be the Ferrari boys, because those two, J19 and White, are very close in real life, let alone in the league. Mayhem hasn't got a teammate here. KO's not here, so there's only one Haas. There's only one Force India. There's only one Red Bull.
Is there only one Sauber, or is there 2 Saubers here today?
I believe there's 2. I do believe there is 2.
J19 is also on the soft tyre, by the way.
As is Madman.
Who's on what tyre hours at the moment?
And Big Prenter.
Madman's on softs, TLK's on soft, Charlie Super, JC Super, Prenter Super, Soup's soft, Mike, the White Side Super, Land soft, Big Prenter soft, New Car soft, Mayhem soft, Superman? Soul Man? Superman. Apologies. Callum Rose also super soft, but I think he's just retired. That was terminal damage, he's crashed out the S's.
Oh dear. As Mayhem comes to complete his first line lap on the softs, and it's going to be a 119.1.
Poles should be in the 18s, even on the softs.
18s, maybe pushing the 17s.
Well, you should be, for people on the supers, they have to be in the 17s. Otherwise, but there's not much there's not much difference between the supers or the softs anyway. I don't think, is there?
No, there's not a lot. I think between the supers and the medium, we're only talking something like 8/10, I think. As Big Printer is.
So is it worth doing a one? Is it possible to do a one-stop then?
Oh god, that's pushing it. That's pushing it, I think.
Depends on how well you look after your tyres.
Yeah, well, Big Printer currently on this lap is 2/10 down on Mayhem.
J19's Chris gone second on a 20-0.
Printer should do roughly, unless he's got a really good last sector, be about a mid-19 here. It's a 19.3. Go second.
But purple in the final sector.
He was indeed by 2/10. Yeah, he found two of those 3/10 in the last sector.
I reckon Mayhem might be running quite low aero. He's looking at the first sector. He's fastest in the first sector, but equal to Big Printer in the middle sector, but slower than him in the final sector.
Yeah, I think Mayhem might have gone.
Right, as Madman's crossing the line, coming up the final corner, sorry. I don't think this is going to trouble the scorers. So, 19.6.
3/10 off Printer. Yeah, I think Mayhem has gone against his normal pose with setup, and he's gone for a setup that's got more than the ability to overtake into turn 1 and turn 4.
Is that the only real overtaking opportunities?
They really... You could say in a way...
J19's have validated this lap.
Yeah. You could say as well in a way the right-hander going into the stadium section is a potential overtaking place as well, but you've got to get the run out of the S's to do that. Other than that, yeah, the overtaking spots are limited.
Actually, to be honest, moving the point slightly, I'm quite pleased that you're going to be doing the retirement, because then I get to see the utter chaos going into turn 1.
Yeah, I get to see the chaos from the front, and you get to see it from the back.
Yes! Yes!
TLK currently 6 on a 29.3 first sector this time round, which is half a second off Mayhem.
Okay, so Mayhem and Big Printer are both in the pit lane at the moment. Madman's on another flying lap. What's the order? So goes top on an 18.9, purple in the middle and final sectors. And only about a tenth and a bit off of Mayhem in the first sector.
TLK struggling in the middle sector. He's nearly a second down in the middle sector alone on this lap.
No, he's not.
He's about 8
oh, sorry, I see it on that
tenths,
lap. Yeah. It's not. He's down then on his. He's down on his best lap then, because he's only half a second down in the middle sector on his best lap.
Cutland down in P7 at the moment. We're a bit lower than what you would expect, and he's wide in the last corner. Comes across the line and he goes up the 4 on the 19.8.
So the top 4 separated by 8/10, so 2.48.
Reese is starting a lap on the super soft tyre.
But there seems to be a small trend coming along here. Oh no, the trend's now broken, don't ignore me. Because I think what they're doing is they're running the first half of the session on the softs as a sort of a banker lap, and then doing an actual quali lap on the super softs.
Yeah, well, Charlie.
If you look at the top 5, all did their laps on the super soft. But I've just noticed Mayhem and Big Printer both come out now on the super soft tyre.
Yeah. Charlie's just come out of the pit for the first time, and he's on the soft tyre as well. So he's going to leave himself. If he only does one run, he'll give himself time to come out again on the supers if need be. But is this him just deciding to start on the softs of the map regardless.
Well, it's quite quiet on the track. There's only 8 cars out on the track at the moment. So maybe less traffic?
Potentially. You got to think as well, that's 8 out of 15, not 17. 2 of them are you and me.
I know, but that is still a 50% rate.
Still.
Right, new cart's now leaving the track on the super soft tyre. You got to be thinking that if he gets a points finish, he's doing well because he's had no practice whatsoever.
Yeah, this is I think was it Spa as well? Didn't he have very little practice there? Yet still managed to do very well.
Yeah.
So he's shown that he can still perform to a very good level with very limited to no practice. So I won't be surprised to see
this track's quite. You need to really learn it. Spa, you don't really need to. You could argue.
Yeah. Right, Charlie on his first flyer coming out of turn 3 down the second DI straight. Seemed a bit cautious through 1, 2 and 3 to make sure he didn't just a 29.3 first sector, which is a good 3/10 down on the best. And wide.
Mayhem's invalidated his lap time.
Oh, Charlie's just invalidated his as well.
Well, I don't know, because it's jumped. No, he hasn't. No, Mayhem hasn't invalidated his lap, excuse me. He's miles faster in the first sector and a little up in the middle. No, he's miles up in the middle sector.
Yeah, this will easily take him far.
Should easy put him pole. So mid 18.
An 18.3, bang on.
Mid to low 18, yeah. 20.0. Only a tenth faster in the final sector.
Prenter crossing the line now on his first flyer. An 18.315. 15,000.
No, he invalidated.
Oh, did he? Oh, yes, he did.
Yeah, because he's still third.
He is still third.
Stop getting ahead of yourself.
Well, it just said flying lap on my screen, so I couldn't tell if he invalidated or not.
Unless it was an out. Yeah, I don't know. Well, anyway, but these super softs don't last that long. You can only really do the first lap, and then that's it. Then they start to fall off.
Yeah, they're not the...
As he's coming up to Mayhem and a bit of traffic coming up through in the first sector.
Out of his way.
Mayhem gets out of the way.
Ferrari
coming up. Gets out of the way as well.
28.8 first sector, which is
purple.
2/10. No, Mayhem did a 28.6.
Oh, no, it's 2/10 down.
So again, he's 2/10 down. Oh, is he invalidated? Yep, he's done it again. So those tyres will be... He might as well box now. He won't get the most out of those tyres now.
28.7, so he's a tenth faster than Mayhem in the middle sector. This is what I'm thinking. I wonder if Prenter's running a little bit more aero than Mayhem.
Yeah, you've gone.
And that's why he's got to try and gain all it back again in the final 2 sectors. Putterland's gone straight on into the stadium section as well on his flying lap.
Yep, Putterland in the runoff. TLK still going on those soft tyres, which is a strange decision. Because he's going to take a lot of... Oh, J19 hits the wall coming into the stadium section.
Right, so Newcart's just started his lap now, so he's going into the first few corners.
Bit of throttle on oversteer. 29.2.
Miles off in the first sector.
Yeah.
About 6 tenths. Yeah, this is you need to practice this track, and this is the problem.
He's not got the rhythm around there. He's really scrappy, really untidy. This will not be an improvement. Well, I'll say it will be an improvement. He hasn't got a valid lap yet, I don't think.
Got 2-3.
Yeah.
Right, Putterland 28.9 first sector, not quick at all in the first sector, and there's a bit of understeer in the S's here. Though I don't expect this to be high up the board. I think he might have backed off.
Gone for the low aero as well.
29.3 middle sector, that's not quick at all. Newcart's just gone 10th.
White side 12. Big Prenter's come out again.
Just about across his lap. Oh, Charlie's boxing. No, validated. Right, where's Whiteside going to go? No, this isn't going to be an improvement.
No, that's one that'll sort of back off and go again.
One thing I did notice, I did try this in our test race actually, that if you did a fast lap, then backed off, and then went for it again, you can get that lap to work.
You've really got to look after the tyres on the cooldown lap though, haven't you?
Which is a bit strange, but I did get that to work. Which is a bit strange.
It's a bit bizarre, but again, you take a lot out of the tyres when it comes to the start of the race. You end up bringing your first stop forward a long way, which will put you into the traffic.
Yes.
And as we saw with, I think it was Mayhem.
If you're committed to a 2 or a 3 stopper. Where's Madman? Has Madman gone back out again? No, he hasn't. Madman's committed to the soft tyre.
Yeah, he's committing himself to the soft, unless he comes out last minute just to cover himself. As Big Prentice about to start a lap, come out the last corner now.
Yep.
Keep an eye on this.
This is interesting. When we did, you didn't do the test race, but what happened was, Carey started on the soft tyre and ran away from the field, and he qualified second. But Madman started on the supers. I think he pulled away about 8 seconds in about 10 laps or something.
Maybe he's taken that on board and gone that.
But remember, we got to. But Mayhem did not take part in that test race, so he doesn't know that.
Big Printer again, 2 tenths off in the first sector.
That's normal though.
That's just showing.
It's all about this. It's all about this final 2 seconds.
Yeah,
it's
just showing every single lap that he's done. He's been 2 tenths down, which just shows the extra downforce he probably got on that car.
That's a better line.
That's a lot better. A lot better. 28.7, which is a tenth up.
He's a half a tenth up. He needs a little bit wide there.
He needs to find another tenth and a bit in this last sector. And it's really all about the traction out of here.
It's going to be close, but I don't think he'll get it. 17.
Oh, he did! By 400ths. By 38 thousandths to be exact.
A tenth and a half. Right, now, this is... Okay, right. This is going to be weird now, because we're assuming that Big Prentice got a bit more aero on, aren't we?
Yeah. He could be very vulnerable at the start.
Well, to be honest, anyone who's starting on pole is going to be vulnerable at the start.
Yeah, anyone starting in the top 6 is vulnerable, to be honest. Because the people at the back are going to get such a toe down that straight. You're going to end up...
Newcott's gone out again.
You could end up potentially having 3-4 wide going into turn 1 here this evening.
This is what I'm looking forward to seeing the start as you're leaving. If you're leaving, you get to see the start, so...
Yeah. TLK
I've got to try and make sure I don't hit anyone.
P5, 19.7.
So, Big Prentice has gone round again, but not any faster this lap. He's got that final sector a lot better though this so far, and then goes a little wide in the hairpin.
Oh, Prentice got the first corner wrong.
Is this going to be an improvement even further? It is.
Yeah,
yes, an 18.1.
Found another 10th in that last sector. 20.5. But look at that, he's only 13th quickest in the speed trap.
Yeah, 200%. I think quite a lot of people ignore that though, because Putterland's only 2 miles an hour faster, but he's 5th.
It's 4th on my screen. Suits is at 220. Fastest guy down the straight is shown as Suit at 220 miles an hour. So he's gone from... I'm going to have to leave.
Yep, you leave then. I'll concentrate on other people's laps then. This new car goes through the S's section again. You can see it's this lack of confidence in the middle sectors. You there, Vern?
Yeah, I'm still here. Just listening to you.
Sorry, I've been having trouble with the mic, so if you go quiet, I keep on thinking, oh god, it's happened again. Where the wire, I think that something is wrong internally to the wire with the jack port, so...
Right.
But I can't see anyone beating that time of Prenter so far. But I better connect my wheel up because I'm not going around this track on a controller.
Maybe I'll go slowly at the back. It's not exactly strenuous.
I know, but I can find the bits out, I'm sure. Maybe. Right. So as far as I can make it right, okay, so now we're in a sort of a bit of a stalemate. So you've got Big Prenter, Mayhem, Putterland, Madman.
Oh, Putterland improved there at the end there.
Yeah, but Madman's the first guy on softs. TRK 5th on supers. Prenter 6th, he did very well.
Yeah.
On supers as well. Jay Sturris 7th. J19 8th on the soft tyre.
He's on the soft, okay.
Yeah. White's 9th on the supers. Whiteside did very well. 10th on the supers. Charlie.
Yep. Potentially. He might get an initial poor getaway with that less aero. He might get more wheel spin at the start, so he might get a slower first phase of the start, but after that he'll then use the slipstream to pull alongside, if not ahead, by turn 1 or turn 4. Turn 4 is also going to be interesting. So we'll see how that all pans out when it comes to the start of the race. But tired. Too much fun on GTA, I reckon. Let me know when you're sat on the grid. I can rejoin at that point. No, that's fine. I can, as soon as you're on the grid, I can join because my car is not on the grid too. Oh, what?
Yeah, everyone's confused. Everyone's confused. No one's here.
Mike. Well, formation lap is shown as on in the lobby.
There was no formation lap.
The game's lagged out, isn't it? I think we had this. I remember
Supes and White both get left at the grid. They are both moving now. We have a Renault, that must be Prento, who's had an incident at turn 1.
We had this issue, I think it was Germany with the GP2 boys, where it just seemed to jump straight to the lights before anyone had even pressed it.
Something else has happened. New cart's had a spin.
Has everyone pulled away now? Let's see what
everyone's pulled away, yeah.
Let's see what people do. I wouldn't be surprised if there is a restart, but if people are happy to keep going, they'll just keep going. Yeah, so at the moment, it's Prenter and Mayhem top 2, followed by Madman in 3rd, J19 up to 4. And there's been contact here between, oh, that's TLK, J19 and Putterland getting a bit close and personal in the stadium section. Putterland in 6th, Putterland looking to line up TLK down the main straight, and it looks like as well, up ahead, Mayhem using his extra downforce to pull alongside, but has to...
Do you mean lack of downforce?
His lack of downforce, sorry, yeah, to pull alongside Prenta, but Prenta defended the inside and held on to the lead. We come down into turn 4. Yep, Mayhem isn't close enough to think of a move. So apologies for that, folks, missing the start there, but looks like the game decided to just immediately begin without a formation lap or anything.
Are we sure the formation lap was set to on?
It is. When I rejoined the lobby, it was shown as on. That will be seen on my stream when it's reviewed back. People will see that it was on. So the game is just lagged out there for some reason. Just looking further down the field, so J3's in 6th, J19's fallen back down to 7th. I'm not sure what happened to him. It was 4th going over the line at the end of the first lap.
Okay, so now the slipstream happens again, round 3. But Mayhem's right up behind.
Mayhem passes lap of the race.
Yeah, but Big Prenta defends. Mayhem goes to the outside.
Look at the difference
now
in the speed.
Yep.
Still no DRS,
Easy
don't
peasy. That
forget.
was without DRS. No.
DRS is active this lap, but the detection point is in the stadium section. There's only one detection point for both DRS zones. So
yeah, but that was without DRS,
yeah.
that was.
So Big Prenta fingers coming back.
Big Prenta having another go. He's on the inside, but Mayhem's still going to be there.
Oh,
No, he's still there.
Side by
He's still
side,
there.
going into 6.
Still side by side.
It's still there.
Still side by side.
Coming into the S's, this could
Mayhem
get
will
a bit
have to give up
interesting.
now. He'll have to
No,
give
he's
up
going
now.
outside.
No.
He's held on. Mayhem holds on. But this is where Prenta should be quicker. Big Prenta should be quicker. What happened to Prenta Senior? Because obviously he was 6th on the grid.
I think he got tagged in turn 1,
yes,
I think.
He's now in P13, just ahead of Newcastle.
Look who's joining the party in 3rd.
Yeah, Madman is gaining on those soft tyres.
Right, okay, now we've got...
Big Prenta
Right,
has dropped
Big Prenta will now have the DRS. Should be easy peasy, and it is.
And he'll also have DRS going into 4 as well, so he should hold on no problem.
What's going on further back there? I see going on. Salman's in the garage. Salman's in the pits.
The two Williams
Meanwhile,
are side by side.
in the background, the battle for 12's kicking in. We got Prenta, Newcart, White, and Soups all together. Newcart's blasted past Prenta Senior. So now we've got the comeback of Newcart, who was not prepared for the start. But Whiteside's still 9th.
Whiteside is holding on. Again, I think he's gone. To be honest, I don't think he's gone for a low downforce setup. So I was listening to him.
Let's have a look.
Listening to him.
Let's have a look through the S's. No.
Loose rear. A very loose rear.
Very rear happy. Oh, rear happy and not front Indy at all.
Oh,
very, very unstable.
Oh,
very unstable. There's Charlie in the background catching up. It would be interesting to see how far Newcart can get up, because remember he started on fresh super softs.
Yes. A bit further up, battle for 6. Callum Rose is on the back of J19 and should get DRS. He does.
Oh, Mayhem has retaken the lead again using DRS going into turn 1. That's basically how it's going to happen for the entire race. What was interesting, Prenta had a half-second lead still, and Mayhem still got by him, but can Big Prenta lunge in the brakes? No, he can't.
Yeah, this is going to go on. I think there are a lot of this race.
But Newcart's starting to stretch away from the battle behind him.
The other thing we've got to obviously
Next.
think about here is, again, the penalty rate could be very high here.
Yes.
It's a very unforgiving track again, and there isn't really anything to stop you from cutting the corners here because it's all just tarmac. And
May I make a suggestion? May I take avert your eyes to the lead battle again?
Yep, I'm on it.
We've got
I'm on it.
Madman, who's 2 seconds behind, but because these two aren't actually battling through corners, they're only passing down DRS. They're not.
Yeah, Mayhem 21.8.
Madman isn't actually really catching up.
Yeah, they're still doing purple laps. Mayhem's just done a 21.8.
Prenter's finding it very difficult to actually overtake Mayhem down the DRS, but still does it just. It's obviously easier for Mayhem to pass Prenter, but harder for Prenter to pass Mayhem.
Down in the 4, obviously Prenter will still have the DRS, so...
But Mayhem may still be able to overtake him with the lower aero. But squeezed, contact.
Bit of a nudge. Prenter holds
still
on.
Going on. Still
running him out of road.
More contacts.
Prenter running Mayhem out of road there. Mayhem might not be happy with that.
Defensive line, a little bit going into the S's.
You've got to be careful not to lose your wing, Mayhem, because that will destroy you through this section here. If you lose any part of his wing.
Look at the force of blue coming from behind. Oh, Mayhem thinking about the move going into the stadium. Why would you try that? Oh, more contact.
Oh, and there's Madman.
Behind.
Madman is now there. Did we take note of his straight line speed in qualifying?
I think it's similar to Mayhem, or it's in between Mayhem and Prenters.
Right, Mayhem's got a gap now. Mayhem.
I still think he will be under threat though, because obviously Big Prenter and Madman will both have DRS. But remember, he may.
Madman's gaining. Madman's gaining.
But he's too far back though.
Thought about it.
Remember, it's not necessarily into turn 1; it's to turn 4. As well, remember.
Prenter
just needs a good exit, which he did.
Can he get close enough?
Is he going to be close enough? He's looked like it. He's looking like it. He's going to the inside.
No, he's not this time round.
No, he's not.
But you would think he should be able to stay close to Mayhem throughout the rest of the lap.
How's it? Oh, Nuke Cart's up to 9th now. So he's passed both McLarens.
Yeah. Well, not
the Charlie's
Charlie's 8.
Where's Charlie?
Charlie's 8.
Charlie's ahead. So how has he gone up to 9th then? Who's dropped back?
Jace Cerise.
Oh, Jace Cerise.
It looks like he's boxed. He was on the super soft, he's now on the soft. Not sure if that was to repair damage or what, but he's been through the pit lane.
TLK I think he might have a bit of a lonely race. Same with Putterland.
Oh.
Actually, Putterland's not too far behind.
No, Madman is right on the back of Prenter, and Mayhem's got more of a gap than last lap.
Mayhem may be out of DRS range. Yeah, he is.
Out of DRS.
Mayhem's out of DRS.
Big Prenter, you mean?
Yes.
Mayhem.
There goes Madman.
Madman goes last by.
Right, this is where the super softs only last about, but obviously they've done qualifying. It all depends on how many laps they've done in these tyres.
Well,
but this is where the soft tyre will start to kick in.
We're pretty sure Madman only did one run on his softs.
Yes,
because he was back in the pits early.
He should be pitting around about lap 25, I think. Madman. Should be 2025,
I reckon.
And the super soft runners should be considering around about 12 to 15.
Yeah. Right, can Madman do anything about Mayhem? It might take a few laps before those super softs.
Oh, there's a battle for 6th coming up from the soft shod J19 as Callum Rose nearly hits the wall. Charlie's starting to catch.
Mayhem's in.
As well.
Mayhem's in the pits. As is Prenter. They're both boxing already. Lap 8.
That's bizarre. Why would they do that?
What are they going on? Right.
Must be more soft. Must be softs.
Mayhem.
That's going to put them right in the back of the traffic. Because
Mayhem soft.
And 9's all going.
Big Prenter soft as well.
Mediums. It looked like mediums.
Yeah, mediums.
They may come out behind Newcart saying that.
Ooh,
or will
no,
they be safe? They'll be okay.
Newcart should be not close enough, really. So they've got a bit of space, but there is a huge battle going for third, not far up the road from them. J19, Callum and Charlie all battling for P3.
So who else pitted? Did anyone else? Ooh. So Charlie's doing quite well in his super softs. Remember, he started on brand new super softs. He qualified on softs, but because he qualified out the top 10, he could choose his tyres.
Yes.
The guys who could choose their tyres, this will help them.
Yeah, this will. They've probably got more flexibility to try and stop, you would have thought. Maybe even a 1 if they thought about it.
No, it won't be a 1 on supers. It won't be a 1 on supers.
Those mediums can go a fair distance.
I know, but I don't think it would work. It's safer to do softs than mediums for a 1. It's more likely going to be a 2. And remember that the drop-off we've seen, if the leaders have pitted on that 8, must be really high. But you said that the previous laps they were doing purple laps.
They were doing, 21 with Mayhem only on like lap 5 or 6.
Right, okay, we could have a 3 wide moment coming up. Oh my god, 1 to the left, 1 to the right. Will Charlie get both of them? No, he gets none of them.
None of them. Still the same order.
I would not have expected that.
No, and look how quickly Mayhem and Prensa are gaining.
This is the problem, you see. Now they've got to get by 3 cars. Which are battling themselves.
Ooh.
Small bit of contact
there. I think they've just got away with it. I was on with Charlie and looks just like they got away with it. But yeah, Charlie's now got the issue of Mayhem behind him.
But he doesn't need to get out of the way of Mayhem though, which is the thing.
Yeah. And Mayhem
with that lower aero is going to struggle like heck, even with his new tyres.
Oh, Charlie thinking to go at the inside.
Charlie's thinking about it. Charlie's thinking about it.
Into the stadium. This is brave.
Will Mayhem follow? Will Mayo follow?
No, Williams blocked it off.
Ooh,
ran
you say that?
Oh, that Prenton nearly had his wing clipped by Mayhem as Mayhem tried to cut back.
Ooh. Right, how easy will this be for Mayhem now? Because obviously he's got the lower aero. Someone else is in the pits there.
That's Putterland in the pits.
Right, Mayhem's now past Chase Callum Rose. Just, or has he?
Oh,
yeah, must get him on the brakes.
Oh, there's contact! J19 and Charlie! J19's been spun around, and Prensa and Callum have collided as well. Callum's on the grass.
Saw that.
Just
all helps Newcart, because Newcart's now up to past them 2 cars. And Putterland, that helps Putterland actually, because he's able to go in front of them 2. So how's our leader doing? Madman. All on his lonesome. His gap to Mayhem is 18.7 seconds.
Quite a long-ish pit lane here.
It's about 18 seconds. It's about 18, 19 seconds.
Speed difference coming out of the pit.
So probably about 20, 21 then.
Yeah, you want at least 20 seconds.
And Mayhem is catching Madman through the middle sector, as you would expect.
Charlie is sticking with Mayhem though.
Remember, his tyres have only done 11 laps. Charlie's has done. So they haven't done.
Oh, Charlie's
15
wide.
Or
I think
so.
Charlie was wide. That will let Prenta breeze past, I think.
Yeah, Mayhem's catching Madman. It's very difficult to say that.
Oh, Charlie's got DRS still as well, so this might not be too easy for Big Prenta.
So it's all going to be on the brakes.
Big Prenta is on the fresher tyres, but on the harder.
But Charlie won't give up.
Nearly a deja vu.
It's all going to be about the exit.
Oh, Big
Charlie's
got the.
Big Prenta's got a good run. That's going to be done. Yeah. Easy.
Easily done. Charlie, there's no point thinking about coming back at the inside because you're effectively a pit stop behind. So it's 18.8 between the top 3. I think
Newcart's pitted now as well. Yeah, Newcart's now on the soft tyre in 13th, but behind Callum Rose still. So Callum Rose sustained damage. then, because he's boxed as well, unless he's boxed just because his tyres are dead as well.
Maybe. I think he might have been due for a stop anyway. Is J19 and
J19's behind them though. No,
oh,
J19's behind new car.
Yeah, that's white and
so
white
I wonder
side,
if J19 suffered damage.
Hard to tell. Oh god, it's getting very tight here. New car gets Callum Rose. Went deep.
Well, I think Callum Rose is trying to go around the outside of White in the S's.
Putterland, 21.8.
Whoa.
Putterland fastest guy on the track.
What tyres is he on though? Putterland's on the soft tyre.
He's on the same tyre as Mayhem. Now we've got this battle going on for 9th, and it's basically a train behind Prenter. We've got Prenter, white
so
side,
who's got the speed then down the straight?
Let's try and get on board with this.
Whiteside might have the run on Prenter here.
Yeah, here
but
we go.
What about White behind?
White is thinking about it as well. He's gonna
diving up
Whiteside's
the inside.
deep.
No.
Whiteside's deep. He's missed turn 2. I think I think Newcott missed turn 2 as well. You know, it looks like he was on the grass.
No, he didn't go deep. I think it looked like Prenter went a bit wide, and he was being a bit opportunistic going through into turn 2, but he's still through.
Callum Rose trying to go around the outside of Prenter now. He's trying to follow Newcott through.
I think Prenter's on old super softs, I believe.
Prenter, Whiteside are on the older tyres here in this group.
So who's up the road from White? It's Jace DeReese in 8th.
And there's a fair gap there. We're talking 10 seconds.
Yeah.
TLK on the back of Suits coming down the pit straight for P6. This will be another one done on DRS.
Well, it looks like it was just about done before DRS.
He had such a good run. They're both on the soft. TLK gets it done. P5, so someone's boxed. Charlie's boxed. Charlie's down.
How's our leaders going?
P8.
Big Prenter's not letting Mayhem go, and the gap is now down to 16 seconds.
Yeah.
15.9 to be precise.
It's not come down a lot, as I expected.
Well, there's not a massive drop-off between the soft tyres.
Yeah.
I think they last about into the mid to high 20 laps.
You would expect having...
And if, sorry, go on.
No, I was going to say, you would expect with Madden having qualified on these to get, as you said, I think earlier, to the high teens at the earliest.
Well, remember, these two have been on their tyres now for 6 laps, so their initial performance advantage may have dropped slightly.
In Mayhem's case, yes, Prenter's on the medium, don't forget, so his performance will be different. He'll be getting
Mayhem's only catching 10ths now, not
Prenter.
like...
Yeah, it's not really coming down much, and Prenter's sort of holding on, but not within DRS.
So the initial, the battle royale is sort of cooled a little bit.
Yeah, I don't
anyway,
think
in the midfield, where it's anyone's game.
Let's have a look, what's going on back there. Charlie is trying to catch
Charlie's
up to
behind Jace DeReese. Right, anyway, so we've got White, Newcar, and Callum Rose, that'll be. Easy.
Can he get it stopped?
Yes.
Yes. So that should be done, and now can Callum Rose?
Callum Rose past White.
Oh, he's got a good run. He's alongside already.
Easy.
Yeah. Oh, I didn't say that. Farrell's got good top end speed.
Brakes. Oh, contact.
On. I think White actually benefited from a slipstream there rather than having good top end speed.
Yeah.
Which helps him.
Being tactical.
Yeah, that was quite clever there from White actually, using the slipstream from Newcott to stay ahead. Prenter is suffering massive understeer.
Oh! That was close. Charlie just nibbed at the back of Jace DeReese. But tell you what, after 15 laps, I know the leader hasn't pitted yet. The gap is 40 seconds. As Charlie easily breezes past Jace Reese.
So you've really got to think it had been about, what, 25? You got to really think it's a Mayhem as the leader?
Well, no, it's 15 seconds, isn't it? Oh, so it will be 25. Yeah, it will be 25, yeah.
So...
But even so, that's still quite high. Build a spread.
Bit of a spread, but yeah, obviously we had the issue at the start, and then there's been a fair amount of collisions and contacts and what have you. So that would have helped the spread, but Spencer is now 13.7, 15.4, just under 2 seconds, 1.7 off. Mayhem there. He's not getting the DRS benefit.
But mate, that's making Mayhem push it a little bit. Now we've got to remember, Mayhem pitted on lap, and Big Prenter pitted on lap 8.
Yes.
So Mayhem go to lap 35.
Yeah,
I'm thinking
low to mid 30s.
So he's going to be, unless he goes on the mediums, he's going to be free stopping.
Yes, Prenter should be 2 stopping. You would have thought he was on the softs. Next time round, you would expect.
Yep. Well, Big Prent, I reckon, can probably go to lap 40. If he can get to lap 40, that's 32 laps on the mediums, which should be possible. Anywhere between lap 35 and 40. Yeah. So, to do a 2, he would have to go on mediums again. Realistically,
so we're looking at a 3 stop across the. Well, Madman maybe a 2 soft.
It's Madman. It's Madman's in the ideal seat here.
Yeah.
I know he's got a 12-second lead, but by the time they catch up, I reckon Mayhem will be pitting again, possibly. It'll be only a few laps' time until Mayhem pits again, and then Madman's got a pit stop lead already. Effectively. So now on lap 18, so I reckon about 5 laps. Do you reckon?
Yeah, within the next 5. Can I point out, Futterland is only 5 seconds off the Printer.
Yeah, what are people's times doing? So Futterland's in the mid to low 22s. Big Prenter is in the mid to low, more mid 22s. Mayhem's mid to low 22s as well, and our leader is in the mid 23s. Now,
yeah, you would expect those.
However, our leader has only got 1 warning. Mayhem has got 2 penalties already. Big Prenter's got 3 penalties.
Oh wow!
And Futterland has got 1 penalty.
That's right as well. We just had an attempted overtake from Callum Rose on White, the P10, that came deep into 1, lost out over the grass. He's now going to be under threat from J19.
But also, it seems like Jace Reese is dropping back into, starting to get into the clutches of New Car. And Charlie's checked out. Soups is his next target. Then TLK. It seems like everyone's sort of top 9 upwards seems to be a reasonable gap apart from each other.
Yeah.
We're all sort of in this holding pattern really until the next round of pit stops.
Right.
As Mayhem's under 12 seconds behind the leader now.
That was only 2 tenths though on that last lap.
This is the thing, because Mayhem's tyres are now 11 laps old.
Yeah, they're getting they're about halfway through their life.
Sort of about half worn now.
Yeah.
Or halfway through their life. So I reckon if he can stretch it to lap 30, he should be okay. But if we assume that Madman is going to pit on lap 22, which is what I think he's going to pit on, he could go to lap 45 on another set of softs. Then, and then could go.
That'll leave him another 26.
Well, no, that leaves him a little bit of a piggle, doesn't it? Because
it's too short a stint in the mediums.
Yeah, he'll have to go on the mediums, wouldn't he?
He might as well
go on the mediums, then go on the supers at the end.
And go on the mediums next stint, and then he's got the flexibility of soft or super. depending on how he's feeling on those medium tyres.
Well, I'd suggest they're feeling pretty good because Big Prenter's still with Mayhem up to a degree because he's matching his lap times.
Who's that? He's just come out of the pit.
Soulman's just pitted.
So Soulman's now a lap down.
So he's pitted twice in 20 laps.
Yeah, Charlie's making a move on Soups down the pit straight for P6. Got it done before the start line. Done in before the start line.
Charlie's got a quite decent pace.
He's got decent pace. He's got good traction. He's getting very good traction off the mid to
Charlie's not too far away from the leader's pace either. He's sort of doing mid to high 22s. Newcart's in the mid 20s. Newcart's a bit erratic at the moment, quite hard to read his times.
So it's now 7 seconds for Charlie to his next target, which is TLK. We'll see how long that takes him to get up to him.
What's the gap between TLK and Putterland? About 14 seconds, 13 seconds.
Yeah, as Putterland is being held up a bit by lapping his teammate. Again, Simon not too generous.
A lot of traffic coming up for Madman. He's got Whites. He's got the battle for
Whiteside's
11th to lap.
Yeah, so that's what Jay Sturridge and Prenter. Coming up. So yeah, hopefully. And
then I believe could be the two Ferraris as well, not too far up the road, or a Ferrari up the road.
That will be. Oh, that could be White. I think White's just pitted. He's now on medium. So yeah, that's who that is.
So Madman's now done in total including qualifying up about 23 laps.
Yeah.
I reckon the next one or the one after, so 22 or 23.
Jay Sturridge is just boxed. I was just on board the new car who's lining him up, but Jay Sturridge in the pits.
The gap is now 10 seconds.
Charlie's not made any inroad on TLK that lap. If anything, Soups are going back at him.
Big Prenter's now dropping back a little bit from Mayhem, about 2.4 behind.
I wonder if Mayhem will think, Madman, will think pitting now just to avoid that traffic.
But he'll come out behind Putterland.
He can stay out.
I think. Because Putterland is under 19 seconds back.
He'll be right with him.
I think he'll be behind Putterland.
I think he'll
a couple of seconds.
I think he'll sort of come out alongside, but with the speed difference, Putterland would pull ahead.
Yes.
That traffic.
His new car passed his victim, Ellie.
Jay Sturridge had just boxed. Not Jay Sturridge. Jay Sturridge had boxed.
Yeah.
So yeah, I just got on that. I had gone on board with him, expecting
So
a
when
pass.
did these guys pit?
What,
the original battle for 11th. The new car pitted on lap 12. J19 pit. So this is interesting. J19 must have got damage from that battle, but when he got hit by, who was it? Charlie.
Oh, we've got VSC.
Because he was on the
We've got VSC.
Ooh. Where's the leader? The leader is coming through the stadium section.
He can box now. So what's that for?
If he boxes now, he'll take the lead. He'll keep the lead.
He's going in.
He's boxing now.
I wonder what that's for. I haven't seen anyone come up. I've not seen anyone pop up saying they've retired.
No, I have not rigged the system, even though I was constantly saying that Madman wasn't going to pit on lap 22. So just don't write anything in. Right, he's going back on softs. He will keep the... No, he won't keep the lead. He'll give me third. Where's Putterland? Putterland will be too far back, so he'll still be around the Putterland mark. Oh, Putterland's miles behind.
Why have we got a VSC?
So who else? Right, so Madman's now...
As the VSC goes in.
Yeah, it's now gone in.
Now that's helped him a lot. He's lost a lot less time than was initially going to be expected.
He's come out and right behind Big Prenter.
Yes.
Did anyone else box? Whiteside did, he's 15th now. Hang on, is he? No, he can't be last, surely. Yeah, he is last. Whiteside's now last.
Yeah, he's lost.
I wonder if that was the reason why we had the VSC.
I wonder if he's had an off. The VSC's come out. Because he's now... He's only 5 seconds behind Salman. But they're a long way behind Prenter, who's P13. So I wonder if something's happened with those two, potentially.
I think Soup's boxed as well. Soup's boxed as well.
Yeah. It's a bit of a confusing picture.
New car is now 11 seconds up now.
Well, he was actually 8.
He's now only 5 behind TLK now. So I don't know how that's worked.
Oh, I think my stream just stopped. Oh no.
5th is still going on. And how far behind now is TLK to Putterland? Oh, quite far. But the top 4 is now only separated by 9 seconds.
Yeah. And Madman is right on the back of Prenter already.
Yeah, he would be, wouldn't he?
Yeah.
How does he play this though? Does he rush it or does he play it nice and easy?
He should blast past Prenter down the straight if he gets near him. It would be.
Is Prenter gonna rush and catch up Mayhem to?
I think if in Madman's shoes, I think he wants to get past Prenter, but not to be too bothered passing Mayhem.
Yeah, Madman took out about half a second to Mayhem, but that must have meant that Big Prenter took out quite a big chunk to Mayhem as well. And they're going through their preferred sections now as well. The gap to Mayhem is now 2.1 to the top 3.
Madman 121.1 fastest lap of the race. That's a lot faster than what we've seen so far.
Well, no, because I remember seeing Charlie had done a 21.8.
Madman up the inside.
Ooh, contact, bang, bang, bang. He's still there.
Gets it done. Bit forceful, but he gets it done. He's eyeing up the win here for sure.
Has Madman won a race yet?
No, he hasn't.
He's been close on a number of occasions, but he hasn't actually won one yet.
Yeah, he was close. I can't remember where it was. It might have been Japan. I think where he was sort of shown his strongest race.
I think it was the safety car that scuppered him there, but this time it's worked in his favour.
Yeah, it's the VSC.
Another thing, where's the other Haas?
Well, KO never showed up. He couldn't race today.
Ah.
So there was only one Haas to begin with.
Right, so where's Charlie and TLK? Charlie's right behind TLK now, very nearly.
Which is a shame as well, so I would love to have seen where KO would have slotted into this battle.
Yeah.
It would have been a very interesting extra element to the race. This Madman's only 1.2.
I would have liked to have seen a bigger challenge from New Car as well, because we would have had and really a better qualifying session for Charlie as well, because he seems to be relatively quick as well.
Charlie had a poor
Putterland as well, we've been a little bit close as well, so we've had 7 altogether, effectively for the lead.
Well, yeah, we'll say we can let New Car off, as people may not know, he's been gallivanting in Asia for the last few last week days. Or so. Yeah, last 10 days. So
came back yesterday.
He's not had any time to practice, so we'll let New Car off in terms of not showing what is
to be honest, he's doing quite
pace.
well, because he's 9th and he's sort of catching up TLK as Madman's lining up Mayhem for the lead.
Charlie's got a lot of understeer, going through 3. Pushing hard to catch up TLK, but it doesn't look easy.
The top 3 are now right together again, by the way.
Yes, they are indeed.
I think Big Prenter would like to latch onto the back of Madman to try and slipstream up to the back of Mayhem to have a run on him.
He's not close enough. He's nowhere near. He might still get DRS, but he's not really anywhere near.
This is what I'm thinking. Well, so this is easy for Madman.
Yep. Mayhem ducks back into the slipstream to try and...
No, Big Prenter did not have DRS.
Didn't have DRS, so yeah, he's dropped off over a second. Can Mayhem do anything about Madman down in the 4?
No.
I don't think he can.
Remember, Mayhem's tyres are now 19 laps old.
He'll be in the next 5 laps.
He'll be pitting in the next 3 to 5 laps.
Can you hear me all right? Because you seem to be saying a lot of things I'm saying.
Well, I don't know, it keeps going in and out, or we're thinking the same thing, I don't know.
Yeah.
Me, no, no.
Right. So can Mayhem do anything about Madman, or is he just going to have to think about pitting and then coming back up later on?
Charlie is catching TLK. I'll tell you what, Putterland is not dropping back either.
I think these 3 battling is helping that matter. Putterland is, yeah, as you say, not dropping off as a result.
Right, now Mayhem's got DRS now. He has to get in front of Madman again.
I think
or
Charlie
at least keep up with him.
Charlie will be considering DRS down the straight this time round. He's close enough to TLK as his teammate Whiteside gets out of the way at the hairpin. Charlie should be close enough for DRS, but whether he's got the speed down the straight, we will see. TLK goes in.
So,
that ruins that.
That battle's now done.
Yeah.
What's that bit of debris coming out the final corner? Look, watch new car. Go on board the new car quickly. There's a small piece of debris there.
I wonder if someone's had a towards
spin.
the pit entrance.
Maybe.
Maybe. Hard to see. I don't know if that's just a cone or something else.
Right, so now new car's up to 6th. Has everyone now pitted at least once?
Oh, Solman's retired.
Would have that been...
That's out the last corner. This yellow flag's in the last corner. As Callum Rose makes a move. Callum Rose makes a move and very early on the brakes allows the Ferrari to get back in front.
It was not... wasn't a
crash.
No, it wasn't.
I wonder if he went into the...
I think there could be quite a lot of appeals coming in from a Mike Whiteside. He seems to be getting bullied out there. He got a collision with new car on the first lap, but I don't know if that could have been because of the start. And then he got a collision with Salman quite later on in the race.
Okay, interesting.
Shall we see where we are in the penalties position as we're just about closing up to half distance?
Yeah, might as well.
Who's going to get disqualified first?
5 to 6 laps away. Well, I'd say if Mayhem and Prenter had 2 to 3 penalties within 15 laps.
Right, Madman has no penalties.
That's very good. That's very good.
He has 2 warnings. He's about to get a penalty, but he has no penalties. Mayhem's on 3. Big Prenter's on 5.
Oh, God blimey. He's at risk of disqualification here if he's not careful.
Putterland's on 1, 2. Putterland's on 2. So at this current moment in time, Prenter will have 6 seconds extra than Putterland, and Putterland's just about 6 seconds behind him.
Hang on, it's 3 seconds per penalty. It's 9.
Oh, sorry, 9. I'm thinking 5 by 5 here.
Mayhem's looking for a move back up the inside of Madman into 4. There's yellow flags though, so he can't make the move. He had to back out of it. There was yellow flags in the 4. Not sure why, but he had to back out of the move. And so he come up to Prenter the lap in.
Why has Lucar got 4 warnings on the first lap? And the penalty.
On the first lap?
What happened on the first lap? Right, we've got new car collision with Whiteside. Oh my god! something happened on the first lap. We got TLK, J Stories, new car twice, J Stories twice, J19, Mayhem, Prent, new car 3 times, all had track limits on the first lap.
Oh, blimey. That's, yeah, that's a bit alarming. Well, Big Prenter's now trying to lap his father, but Prenter had to actually lift off the throttle. Big Prenter wasn't catching him down the straight. So,
right, Puttalan's dropping back now. He's dropped about 5 seconds behind now.
Charlie is 23 seconds, I think that is. Yep, 23 seconds behind Puttalan.
And 14 in front of Newcart.
Yeah. TLK's
catching Newcart.
He's on the medium. Suits in 8. J3 back
Oh,
down
wait a minute. Mayhem should be pitting very soon, shouldn't he? We're on lap 31 now.
Whiteside's in the pits.
Oh, hang on. Mayhem's got a very good run carrying out the S's, even though he was wide. He's going to try and use the back marker to try and get back out in front of it.
Callum Rose is in AI. Close. What's going on there?
I wonder if he's trying to let them through. I don't know.
Doing that.
Right, is Mayhem going to box? No, we're going round again. Okay. So Mayhem's obviously been able to stretch out his tyres. So he's trying to disrupt the rhythm of Madman and he's got the DRS, he's going around the outside into turn 1, but makes the move stick.
Does he get it stopped? Yes, he does.
Yes, easy peasy.
He's come out of AI now, so yeah, he's just come out of AI going into 1, so he's obviously used that to let the leaders through, but that is not, and we've got another
Virtual
BSC.
safety car again.
So what's gone on? What?
Right, okay, so who's this going to help? Where's Charlie? Where's the likes of Charlie and Nuba? Charlie's boxing. Charlie's boxing.
Good move, but what?
Will Newcart box?
No.
No. TLK shouldn't box, he's only
Charlie's
just
gone on to the medium.
So he will have to stop again, regardless.
Yeah.
But he'll come out behind TL. No, that's Newcart.
That's Newcart.
He's only coming out just behind Newcart. Okay, he's done very well out of that. TLK is nowhere to be seen. Right, where are the leaders? The leaders should be coming up to the.
They're in the stadium section now.
Yeah. Right, so will Mayhem pit now? Because he's been on his tyres now for 24 laps.
He might do, but I think the VSC might end round the time of him coming in.
Ooh.
Oh! Did he hit the back of him? The VSC ends?
Yeah. That's why Madman was getting punchy. And now he has DRS as well, as there's no...
Yeah.
Right, easy peasy again. Where's Big Prenter got?
Big Prenter is...
Let's just drop back.
3 seconds off the lead, yeah, he's just dropping back.
Right, okay, will will Mayhem has more straight line speed than Madman, but he's keeping up with him, even though Madman's got DRS, but he's not, it doesn't have the same luxury as Big Prenter did, as he did with Big Prenter.
Mayhem's tyres don't look that bad, to be honest, considering the amount of time
some lines going on in the front left.
Not the extreme lines that you tend to get when they're really warm. Charlie's lining up and move on.
20 laps old now.
Yeah, there's TLK just behind them. Charlie gets it done before turn 1 and gets it stopped.
Right, okay, so now Madman pulled away from Mayhem to the extent of out of DRS. Will Mayhem now pit? But it's sort of a lost opportunity now.
Oh,
no, still not boxing, even though he had a major something happen there.
21-1 passes up on the road.
Again.
Yeah, another 21-1. Is that a Ferrari to come up to the lap as well? It is. I think that might be white. No, it's the J19 they come up to. J19 is currently 10th. battles going on out there at the moment?
The impending battle for 5th is hotting up. Well, Charlie, Newcart and TLK all...
Well, Charlie's just done Newcart, so I expect Charlie to pull away. He's on the much pressure tyres, and maybe the P6 between TLK and Newcart might be on.
I'm still... The driver that's intriguing me at the moment is Big Prenter.
It's quite difficult to read at the moment with him. He's sticking just about in touch, but it's touch and go whether he can make
He's actually now matching the leader's pace now.
He's 4 points.
Remember, he has to get to really ideally about lap 40.
Mayhem's in.
Mayhem's in now, so he's gone a little bit further than predicted. So he did 20...
he hit lap 8, so that's 20...
He did 26 laps.
Yes. And he's gone on... What side were they on? He's gone to the medium.
Yeah, he has. So it seems like the medium seems to be the race tyre.
So 36 laps to go. Could he get to the end on those?
No. He's going to try, I'd imagine, but I don't think he will.
We were on about earlier about Big Prenter needing to do about 35 laps on his mediums he's currently on to get him to work. Mayhem's got 36 with lighter fuel to do. He could do it.
Because at the moment, if Big Prenter depends on lap 40, he would have done 32 laps.
I reckon he'll go a bit longer than that, you know.
To go on to softs at the end, he'll have to.
I don't think he'll want to do it.
Oh, Newcart's in. Newcart's also gone on the mediums.
I don't think Prenter will want to do a second set of mediums personally to get to the end. Especially with the amount of penalties he's got, he might want a faster tyre to try and make some kind of gap.
Yeah. Big Prenter has got the most amount of penalties so far.
Yeah, by a good margin as well. Especially, well, over Madman it was by 5.
Oh, over the leaders, yes. Over the leaders, yes. So if he keeps it up, we're just under half distance when we checked. He will be disqualified. So I think the maximum you can get is 10.
Yeah, we saw people getting 9 in America. I think Callum Rose was one who got 9. I think we had a few others with 8 or 9.
Newcart got disqualified.
Newcart disqualified. We don't know how many he got. It might have just been more. It's weird, this game. It can be up to 10, but it also depends on the consistency of how often you get the warnings. So you can sometimes get disqualified only getting 5 penalties, but you doing them more regularly.
If you get 5 penalties in 2 laps, then yes, you will be.
Yeah. So it does depend on how often you get the warnings as well as the number you receive.
Yes.
So yeah, Big Prenter wants to keep an eye on that because that's a lot in half a race.
Yes.
I think it just shows how much he's been pushing to try and stay with the leaders. He's now 5.9. He actually gained a 10th in that last sector again, so he's definitely got still got the speed in that last sector, but only just.
Haven't got any battles coming along anyway. Yeah, so Newcart's now a solid 8th.
Mayhem is close to Putterland for 3rd. That should be fairly easy when Mayhem gets there, but they're already a second or so apart, coming down into turn 1 now. And again, they've got the Renault for traffic. Charlie is effectively the pit straight and turn 1 and 2 away from Putterland.
Right.
It's
Newcart and Soups are getting quite close as well. They're about 5 seconds apart.
And again, Newcart's only just pitted, so you expect him to move again. What's TLK doing? TLK is not too far behind Charlie at the moment either. Only 3 seconds.
But Charlie pitted after TLK though.
And also as
Because
well,
Charlie pitted in the VSC.
J19 only 2 seconds behind J Cerise for P9 as well. I don't know when these two last stopped, but they're only a couple seconds apart. With Prenter not too far behind J19. White.
Putterland's boxed.
Putterland's boxed.
Oh no, Putterland's crashed. He's only going into the pit lane now.
What happened there?
Putterland's had off.
Yeah, he must have had an off because he's miles. He's had an issue. He's gone on the softs
again. He's going back on softs again.
So he's got to pit again.
He's pitting again, yeah.
He's doing a 3 stop.
So has he?
Let's see.
Did him and Mayan collide?
No, there's no damage. He's not jumped back.
Wonder if he's just gone.
I wonder if he's just had an off.
I know he went straight on in qualifying at the corner before the stadium section. So whether or not he's done that again, we've come out right in front of TLK.
Yeah, those tyres were old, so maybe it was just the end of his stint. He just made a mistake and just decided to come off them. So he's right in the middle of the TLK Charlie. I would say battle, but it's about 3 seconds behind those two. But he's slotted into the middle of those. And Charlie's not long pitted, so Putterland and Charlie could be an interesting fight if Putterland can catch it. Snooker doesn't appear to be making too much of an inroad on Suits, still 5 seconds. J19 not really making an inroad on J Series either. Whiteside all on his own. 4 minutes and 9 seconds off the lead.
Who's this?
Whiteside.
What's happened to him?
No idea, but he's on lap 36. He's already 3 laps down.
How?
I have no idea. Madman's in the coming out of the stadium section on lap 39. Whiteside's in the middle of the stadium section on lap 36. He's got to be careful because the last 7 laps is the 10% rule. If he gets lapped another 4 or 5 times, he won't get classified. He'll be outside the 10% rule. So he's got to be careful there. I know he won't be getting points at the moment anyway, but if there were to be a few more issues up ahead, that could become crucial. But that's alarming. 3 laps down in 40 laps.
Would have that been happened? Sorry. Would have that happened before? If that makes sense.
What,
as in too bad?
Being lapped so often?
Yeah.
Not to my recollection. I don't recall there being. I mean, there's been occasions where people have been 4 or 5 laps down, but only if you're at tracks like Spa, where does that really have an effect? I don't recall people not getting classified as a result of not completing enough laps, despite finishing the race. I don't recall that.
Well, what's the gap between Mayhem and Big Prenter? Big Prenter's now stabilising the gap of 5.5 seconds now. So he will be pitting, if he pits lap 45, so that's 26 laps to go, we'll get to the end on softs from there.
Yeah. That's the Madman, by the way, not Mayhem.
It doesn't help with the fact that he's surrounded by by similar named people.
Mayhem is 17 seconds behind Big Prenter. As it stands, so
he will be
ahead
of him
when Big Prenter pits.
Yes.
And it's touch and go whether Mayhem needs to stop again or not. I reckon he will try and go to the end, unless there's another VSC or safety car. I reckon Mayhem might try and get to the end.
Yeah.
Because we're now on lap 41. Big Prentice still out there, so he's on what? That's 33 laps now. He's been on that set of tyres. How much further will he go? That front left, I don't know if that's just a shade, the angle that we're getting here when we're on board with him. Doesn't look too bad.
Well, what's the gap out of the final sector now then? It was 5.4, now it's...
Oh, another VSC.
The safety car again.
What's going on? 5.5 the gap, but is there someone constantly going off, or...
Where's Whiteside? No, it's not Whiteside.
Where's Callum? Callum. I thought it might have been Callum last time, so he was ghosting, obviously in AI mode.
Yeah. It isn't him.
It's not him, so I wonder why we're getting...
I wonder if there's a glitch.
Maybe. Prentice Senior in the Renault is boxing, and I think he may have just sped in the pit lane. J19 has also pitted. Where is Prentice? Oh, it's still sector 2, so he won't be able to use the VSC to his advantage. But yeah, this is strange what we've got going on here. There's no one, no one's retiring, no one appears to be crashing or spinning off, but that's now as the VSC ends. That's the third VSC.
Callum Rose is 2 minutes 21 behind.
That's only one lap. That's like 1.5 laps.
Oh, is it? Okay.
Because it's a 1 minute. Oh no. Ooh.
You
it's
sure?
a 1 minute. It's a 1 minute 20 laps. So yeah, it'll be sort of 2 minutes.
It's nearly 2 laps. Big Prentice.
Callum Rose is in turn 5. There's Madman going down the pit straight.
Oh, done it again. Big Prentice in.
Yeah, he is in. What would
so,
28
if he did
laps.
softs,
28
that's
laps
with mediums again, surely,
no,
isn't
he's
it?
going on
No,
softs.
it's softs.
Now.
That's a long way
that's
to
a
go
long
on
way.
them. The tricky one
how long
will be, when did Madman box? 23? 22 wasn't it? So he's on 21 laps now.
Yeah.
He can't use the softs again.
He has to go medium.
He's got to use something else.
He's got to use the medium unless he does a 3-stop and just do 2 lots of super stop. But you would have thought.
But that makes no sense. Why would you do that?
Yeah. 1, that'll make no sense, and 2, that'll lose him. That'll make him lose out strategic wise. So you would probably expect Madman to go onto the mediums for the last stint. I'm just thinking, how many laps did Mayhem do on his soft tyres in his middle stint? He pitted lap 8 for them. When did he come off them?
Sorry?
I'm just thinking, how many laps did Mayhem do on his soft tyres?
25?
Oh, Callum Rose has been disqualified.
Callum Rose has been disqualified,
so that's
your first DSQ.
And that might be a safety car. The game tends to bring a safety car out when
Sorry, I'm working out how many laps Mayhem's done, sorry. 25 laps-ish?
25, okay. The game is known to bring a safety car out when a guy's been disqualified. There's nothing yet, but it might wait until Callum Rose's car's pulled off the track. Either that or just go get away with it.
Have we worked out what a pit stop gap is yet?
I think it's about 19 seconds.
I don't think that's right.
Why is that?
Because Big Prentice is now 22 behind.
But how far behind was he?
He was 4.5 before he pitted.
Alright, maybe bring that down to about 17 then, maybe.
Well, it's interesting because if that's the case, Mayhem will then take the lead.
Well, unless Prentice gained a bit under the BSC, of course. Don't forget.
Well, can we work it out with the lap times? So, Big Prentice did was sort of in the 22s, then did a 38 on his in-lap.
On his in-lap, okay.
And then did a 37 on his out-lap.
Okay. 22.38, that's 16 seconds. This Big Printer does the fastest lap. But then you've got to add
the time between... It's now 20 seconds. He's taken 2 seconds out of
Big Printer just did a 120.2 on that last lap. Which I think is 9/10.
He's not going to get to the end though with that though, is he?
Not at that pace he won't. He will have to box again if he keeps that. And they've got a lot of traffic here, Mayhem and Big Printer. Jace
Unless he's going to go hell for leather and then try with like 10 laps to go for a set of supers and just go straight to the end and try and catch up 20 seconds. Because remember, their Mayhem's tyres anyway will be very worn at the end.
Yeah. J3's
cars are going all over the place in front of them.
Yeah, I thought J3 was moving out of the way there, but he didn't. He just cut the corner and he's still going to get in the way.
No, he's not. He's going to get out of the way of one.
Yeah.
No, he's got that
one. Sees the second one.
Right, the gap's now 19-1 between the top three.
Printer should easily... Well, I say easily, he should get by. He should have the traction with the more grip. And even with the RS, he should still at least pull alongside.
Yeah, he's done now.
Yeah.
18.3, that was the gap.
18.2?
18.3?
18.2 for Mayhem, sorry. So they were tenth apart over the line. And Big Printer takes P2.
I wonder if Big Printer's trying to
build a gap.
Do a free, but then do qualifying lap until about lap 55, and then go supers.
Super soft at the end, and then just do qualies all the way to the end.
Yeah.
Right, so...
But when will Madman box?
I was just going to say, Madman...
24 laps.
24th lap on those tyres, so he's surely in within the next couple of laps.
But... Unless he's going to, he can't stretch this out and then go on supers, can he?
No way.
He'll have to pit on lap. He'll have to pit in the 50s.
He'd have to do another
to work.
Another 10 laps. He's in now.
Oh, he's in now. He's coming in now.
So it's got to be. Surely he's going to go on mediums, unless he's going to do a 3. But I can't see that working for him.
If he does a 3, that brings the lead to Mayhem.
Yeah. He's got to. I think they are mediums. I think they are.
No, supers.
He's done a 3. Wow, okay.
Right, I've done this several times before. Form book, window.
Out the window.
Chase dog. Hello.
So Madman comes out in P3. Good 5, only about 5 or so seconds behind Mayhem, and then about another further 2 seconds up to Big Printer. So we're only talking about 7 seconds between the top 3, 5 seconds between the top 3?
4.5.
4.5, there you go.
So now the top 3 are on different tyres again.
The only thing that will save Mayhem, Madman at the moment is the penalty situation, as we last checked. That might still save him, but he's got to stop again where Mayhem might not have to.
So Mayhem's going to do the tortoise, and these two have got Madman and Big Printer have got to do the hare, because we're assuming the Big Printer cannot get to the end.
I'll be very surprised if he can, because there's still 24 laps to go now, and he's been on those tyres about 4 laps.
We know can get to the end. We know Mayhem can get to the end.
But he'll be slow at the end.
But he will be slow, but he's still in front of Madman.
Yes.
I don't know how long for, but he is still in front of Madman. And Madman's not really catching up Big Printer.
Give it a lap or so to get those tyres up, speed and temperature.
What's going on further down the field now? Charlie is catching Putterland. He's only 2 seconds behind Putterland.
Putterland's got... That's Whiteside again, moving out of the way, and I think that might be a little like a Ferrari. Just up ahead of that.
TLK and Nuka are together. Now, TLK, I think, has to stop again, because he pitted in the 30s.
Yeah.
Didn't he?
He did indeed.
When did TLK last pit for them mediums? TLK pitted on lap 28 for mediums, so he definitely has to stop again.
He's already done 20 laps, so you should go onto the softs at the end.
New car pitted on lap 35, so directly half distance. But he's just about to be black flagged, I think.
Oh, what, again? Second race running.
Hang on. Okay, let's count these penalties. This is funny here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 he's got at the moment.
Madman's just taken P2. 3.8 the gap.
Taken 6th out of... Oh, no, he hasn't. TLK and New Car together.
Madman just did a 120.2, but Prenter was doing that on the softs. But the gap's 3.8, so he is closing. He's taking 7/10 out of that lap off Big Prenter. It's down to 2.7. Another 1.1 in sector 1 alone with the use of DRS. So
all Mayhem needs to do is keep up with these two.
Yeah, and then hold on at the end. Effectively, Charlie is still closing in on Futterland. It's 1.5 seconds, just over 1.5 seconds between the two of them. Newcart's right on the back of TLK now.
Yeah,
might have a drag race. Oh,
he did overtake him, but then TLK got back past him again.
Newcart didn't get the best of runs out of the last turn, but with
he's not using traction control. Remember?
Yeah, still gets it done quite easily, but will TLK try and come back again?
TLK's got very good top end speed though.
Madman, a 19.6. Newcart's disqualified.
There we go.
He just cut turn 2 and got disqualified.
Right, there's our second person who's been disqualified.
Yep. So Newcart for the second.
Right, okay, so Will White, right, okay, so now one lap of the lead is on.
50. 21 to go. 22
50.
to go. Yeah.
Whiteside's on 46.
But whereabouts on the track is he?
Stadium section.
Yeah, the leader's is coming through turn 5, so he's still 3 laps down. He's not quite 4 laps down. He's about to start 47 is Whiteside.
Yeah.
So he's still 3 laps down. So he should, unless he has major issues in these last 20 odd laps, he shouldn't get laps that many times where he ends up not being classified. Sorry, my dog is wanting attention.
Well, put it down. As Prenter mucks up the stadium section quite badly, goes a little bit wider than the hairpin.
Yeah, Madman is. Has Madman got his first penalty yet? He was 1 warning away, wasn't he? Because the gap's 1.1, so he's just outside DRS.
Yeah, Madman's got 1 penalty. He's about to get 2.
But still...
Big Prenter, are you ready?
Uh-oh.
Six.
So that is 15 seconds difference. 5 penalties, 15 seconds difference. So at the moment, basically, Madman's leading by 15 seconds, basically.
Mayhem's got 5.
Mayhem's on 5. And he's 3.8 behind Prenter, so that would put them two pretty much even Steven as it stands.
But it's still...
Charlie's had an error.
In a way... Sorry, go on.
Say Charlie's made a mistake. He's now 10 seconds off Putterland. Charlie's made a mistake in the last lap.
Right, so Madman is now within DRS. Big Prenter, right, okay, so we've got 20 laps to go.
Put this way, for Whiteside, he is 2 minutes and 43 seconds behind his nearest rival.
Oh, Madman going for the lead, Madman going for the lead. No, Big Prenter's defending.
And don't forget, we assume these two both have to stop one more time. So this is a true battle on the track.
Yeah.
Minus not thinking about the
Well,
penalties.
I don't know whether or not these two leaders are going to try and tough it out.
Well, there's no
So
way.
then Madman has to do all the work.
There's no way Madman is going to get to the end, is there?
No.
Prenter, we assume, have to pit as well, but there's a little bit of doubt there. And Mayhem is still
Mayhem
sort of
definitely
hanging on.
doesn't need to pit again.
He
But
doesn't
he's
need to,
struggling.
He's 5 seconds off now. He's lost 2 seconds in the last lap.
Well, if we work it out, Big Prenter did 30... No, Big Prenter went all the way to lap 42, didn't he? So he did 34 laps on a set of mediums.
Yes.
So it's possible for him to do 28 on a set of softs. Possible.
Go.
Difficult.
I mean, everyone that we've been seeing on the soft has done around 24, 25 as Madman goes to the lead, takes it easy.
Yeah.
Now you would expect would run away for the next couple of laps.
His tyres will be slightly warm.
Yeah, he'll be running away for the next couple of laps, but then it might sort of even out again once the best of those super softs are used up.
He'll have, and then he'll split the two in 15s.
Which, yeah, will be the sensible thing to do.
I think, when did he pit for them supers? I can't remember.
Let's have a look.
He pitted on lap 47. So he'll, if he could go
46, yeah. End of 47, sorry, yeah. Sorry.
It's a 59, 60 lap? Lap 60?
Yeah, so 57 to 60 is 13 laps. We'll give him 11 laps at the end on another set. And he should have plenty fresh because he only did one run in qualifying, that was on the soft. So there's no doubt that he hasn't got fresh sets.
Big Prenter's kept up with him. He will now have DRS.
Yeah, he will.
That's
TLK, they come up to lap.
Oh, this could be interesting. Big Prenter's going to go around the outside.
Madman's got the speed
Madman's
down
later
the
on the
straight.
brakes.
Now Madman, TLK's now getting blue flags and he moves out the way. So that's not an issue. Yeah, Mayhem is now 7.1 off the lead. He's falling back at around a second.
I don't think them mediums are working for him.
He's losing
Shows
about
how
a second.
well Prented. Sorry.
Yeah, I was going to say, he's losing about a second and a half a lap now. As you're about to say, yeah, Prenter did a great job on him. As I think Madman may have just got another warning, which might have been his second penalty through that exit section.
So this is the thing, Matt. For every time but Big Prenter could still get disqualified. There's still a possibility he can do.
There's still plenty of time, yeah, for him to. He's on what? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 still.
Right, Big Prenter again in the DRS, but isn't really catching up enough.
He can't do it, can he? Not down the straight. Yeah, Madman's now on his second penalty. Mayhem's still on 5. Yeah, Prenter.
What's going on now further down the field? Has Charlie caught Prenter put to land up again?
Well, he lost time, didn't he?
7 seconds behind.
He's gained 3 seconds since we last looked, so he is quicker, but obviously that mistake he made that we missed is cost him a potential chance. Oh, J3, was that J19 battling? Yep, P8.
Big Prenter's not letting Madman run away here.
He's not letting him run away, but he can't pass him down the straight. Not easy, anyway. He's 6/10 off.
That would suggest then that Madman's running lower aero than
Mayhem
is.
Yeah, Madman I think has got the lowest aero out of the 3. The gap remains 6/10 over the line, so Big Printer will get DRS, but he won't get anywhere near him. I don't think.
No, he won't, no.
He has not got the speed down the straight, but he's barely gaining. Maybe a couple of tenths maximum.
Well, this is what we saw in the test race. After a while, if someone was in rich in front of you and someone had DRS behind you, also rich, it was very difficult for them to pass, regardless on aero or not.
Yeah.
It's very hard to pass them regardless. If the person in front was not in rich and it was in standard, and the guy behind had DRS and was on rich, they would simply blast past them.
So we've got J19 had passed Jay Sturris for P8, but Jay Sturris has just retaken him back down the pit straight. I think J19 passed him. Oh, is they're side by side again coming down the turn 4. J19 slightly ahead at the moment, but Jay Sturris is the one with DRS. Jay Sturris backs out of it.
I think Big Printer's got more grip than Madman, but Madman's got more top end speed.
Yeah, I think that's just purely down to the aero.
Big Printer's a lot closer this time.
He is a lot closer this time. He's 3/10 closer than he was before.
But it's all about the traction though, but
he's got the traction, but yeah, Madman is fast enough in the crucial areas to stay.
Or is it? You sure? Big Printer's gaining. You sure?
This time, no. He's got to run this time. Gets it stopped. Yep.
But will Madman now pass Big Printer going down the straight, even though Big Printer has DRS?
Got him a curb. Oh, he might still do.
No, too far back.
Yeah, too far back this time. Yeah, Madman got on the curb on the exit of 3.
They're about to lap white side again.
So that will be for the 4th time. He's on lap 53 and the leader's on 57. So that's 4 laps down he will be in the next half a lap. Which will mean
he'll be by the stadium section, I think, or on the pit straight. I reckon I'll lap him.
Yeah, I think maybe more the pit straight. Printer's pulled a gap.
But Big Printer's now pulling away. This is what I was saying. I think he had more grip. I think his Madman Super Soft were going off.
You expect Big Printer's softs to be starting to feel.
Well, no, because he's been on them now for 50. He's only 15 laps old.
It'll be more than half warm then. Or around half warm.
Right, he's actually out of DRS range as well.
Madman has lost. That's crucial.
Yeah, because this is the race now.
Yeah. Mayhem is 11.2 off the lead now.
I think it's between these two now.
It is, yeah. I agree with that. The nearest battle at the moment, if you discard the top 2, is for the last point. White and Printer for P10.
Another Printer.
Yep. The other Printer is.
So who's gaining on who though? Has White just passed Printer, or is Printer catching up?
I think White was already ahead. I just think White's better through the S's. Although, that was deep from Printer. Touch and go whether he can get near him down the straight. Don't think he will.
This might be a piece of cake. No. Oh yes. Yeah. I think it might be alongside in the braking zone.
He might wait to turn. No. Ooh. Oh, this is a very narrow line.
No.
That's gonna ruin his chance of getting in turn 4.
What's happening with the leaders now? Madman's pitted.
Madman's in, yeah. 12 laps to go. Super softs
back
again.
On supers again. He has to get by Mayhem again, obviously.
Yeah, obviously, but that should, you would have thought, be fairly simple.
Right, so the gap, it says at the top here, Madman was 5.3 across the line. So it's probably going to be more like 2.
2 and a bit, 3 tops. Because the start...
No, it won't be more than that. I reckon it'll be about 2. So it should be, what, about 23? 22 seconds.
So yeah, it's about 20 seconds, 19, 20 seconds for a stop.
So if Prenter wanted to cover up Madman, we'd have to pit now.
Yeah.
But, okay, the crucial gap we're looking for is about 16 seconds, is it?
Does he box? No, he stays out. He stays out.
Well, Madman's got...
Oh, he's taken... He's 21-3 now.
Madman's got 3 penalties now. So he's got 9. 2, 3, 4, 5... 6, that's 18, 9, just 9 seconds, he needs 9 seconds.
Yeah. Yeah, big Prince at the moment.
He's already taken that down to 20.9, he's taken 1.1 out of him already.
He's flying, and...
But, remember, at the end of the stint, his tyres will drop off, but so will Prenter's.
Prenter's more so.
And that's only at this current stage as well. We don't know if they will get more penalties.
Yeah. Prenter pitted for those laps at 43. So he's done 17 now. 17 laps on those.
No. Oh, sorry, yeah, I'm on white, so yeah, it's the wrong person I'm on board with.
So on lap 60 now. So he's towards the end. He's probably got another...
What's his pace like?
He is doing...
Low 21s.
Yeah,
oh,
low.
He's in the box?
No,
he's
not.
Sorry, I saw a car going slowly in the box. I thought it might have been him.
He's low 21s.
It was the Renault. It was the wrong Prenter.
Yeah. Mayhem's actually in the mid 21s now. He's back into the 21s on those mediums. But it's Madman that we want to see lap time wise.
I think Madman will obliterate the fastest lap now.
He was
19.2.
Yeah, he's just on a 9.
Not the gap.
It's not. He's just on a 19.9 lap, but it's actually 3/10 off.
1.3 quicker a lap.
He's 1.3 quicker a lap, but he's actually 3/10 off his best. He's done a 19.6 earlier at the very beginning of his last super soft stint. So I wonder if there's still a bit more time in there as well.
He's got to... Right, so the gap's now 18.4 seconds.
Oh, big...
So he's got to now half the gap in 10 laps.
Big Prenter's got a lot of understeer going into the stadium section.
Not easy.
Not easy.
He's got to really be about a second quicker than Prenter per lap to really have a go. And it seems like he's going to be about 2 seconds up on this.
Ooh. Sound. I think I've just disconnected. SH is disconnected. Yeah, SH is disconnected. Apologies for that, guys. Looks like my co-commentator is just disconnected from PSN completely. Let's get him back in here. Was it me? Who's gone? Don't know.
Oops.
You disconnect there?
Maybe.
You may just have to look in your friends list and reconnect through Whiteside. That's what I had to do when I left.
Well, I'm able to join through you.
Ah, sorry. So Mayhem has boxed while you disconnected. Mayhem is now on the super
I was a bit concerned though, because it looked like Madman was going slow, but obviously it was because I disconnected.
J19's retired. J19 is retired. The gap with Madman is now only Big Prenter's in the pits. They're all on the super softs now. All the top three.
So Madman will now take the lead. So the lead now, the win now goes back to Madman again.
Madman is in the lead. Big Prenter is second. Mayhem third, but they've all boxed. They're all on the super softs to the end. So strategy's out the winner now. Madman is in prime position, both on track and in penalties so far. See, I thought it might have been me who disconnected with my less superior connection speeds at the moment, but maybe not.
I think it's a little warm up here, admittedly. So I don't know if that's anything to do with it. Probably not, but might have got something. Might be getting a bit too hot.
Can Prenter come back at Madman? He's now on the fresher super soft, don't forget.
But he has to get a 9-second gap.
Yeah. It was 3.4 going into the last sector on this lap. Now
Madman just did a 20.3.
3.1.
It's now 3.1.
So Prenter is gaining, but yeah, he'll need to gain a lot more.
Mayhem's just done the fastest lap out of the three of them, a 19.5.
That is the fastest lap of the race. That is the fastest lap of the race. So initially it was Madman on a 19.6. So we might have a battle at the end, but it might be irrelevant.
Yeah. Interesting. Big Prenter has been the slowest all day in the first sector. He's caught Madman up by a tenth in the first sector.
Oh, we've got a battle on the fourth here.
Charlie Putterland.
Yeah. P4 battle here.
Oh,
Putterland's pitted, okay.
So Charlie's fought back well from 11th.
He's done very well. Expect Putterland to go on the super softs. Yep, he does. Charlie's still on those mediums.
Big Prenter 2.4.
He is gaining quick, but it won't be enough.
Not quick enough though.
But was it mad? Just have another look at the penalty situation, just to remind us. Sidman's still on 3 penalties. Prenter 4, 5, 6. Oh, Prenter's on 7 now. So it's back up to 12 seconds of penalties difference between the two.
So he needs to gain 10 seconds in 6 laps. It's not going to happen. Not going to happen.
Mayhem's on 5, but on the cusp of a 6. But yeah.
The top 2 match each other in the first sector. The thing is though, they don't know how many penalties each other's got.
No, the game, unless they've been clever enough to look at race director while they stopped in the pit lane, all they know is their...
No, what I've noticed is the race engineer normally tells the guy, if both have 2 penalties, let's say, he won't say anything.
Yeah.
If one's got 3 penalties and one's got 2 penalties, he'll tell the person who's got 2 penalties, the person who's got 1 extra penalty, if that makes sense.
Yeah.
So obviously Madman will know that Big Prenter has penalties, but Big Prenter won't.
Yeah.
So he'll assume, probably, that they both have the same amount of penalties.
But he's now it'll be less than 1.5 seconds.
It's now 1.4, so he's caught another 6 tenths. Was someone coming out of the pit lane there?
I think it might have been a back marker. Well, it would have been a back marker.
I think it might have been a Sauber thing.
Probably, if that's the case, that would have been a TLK? No? Who would that have been?
Hang on a minute, have I missed another lap by Whiteside? He's on lap 61.
Yeah, but he's towards the end of the lap, isn't he? Whereas Madman...
So he's 5 laps down?
No, he's about to start 62, so he's still only 4. Because the leaders are halfway around the 66, and Whiteside's now on 62.
Right, so it seems like Big Prenter seems to catch up all of his time in this middle sector, but I think he might have got another warning there.
Yeah, it's going to become irrelevant, I'm afraid. He might end up...
9.
He might end up for the second race...
Who cares? It's another penalty!
Yeah.
So who cares? It's another battle.
So for the second race running, he might end up winning the race on the track, but not the race overall.
Yes.
But probably in less dramatic fashion than we saw with KO in America 2 weeks ago.
Correct. But now we've got the same situation again, which we had previously, that Big Prenta will not be able to pass Madman down the straight unless he lunges.
No, he might wait. He might try and fall, you know. I think he'll get a good run.
He's lining himself up.
Yeah, he takes a much wider line through 2 and 3.
Madman got a poor exit as well.
This should be easy.
It won't be easy. I'm pretty certain it won't be. I think Madman might fight it.
No, Prenta's got...
Yes, he will. Yes, he will.
No, he won't. No,
he might make it easy.
Prenta does take the lead. Right, he needs to fly in his last 4 laps. He needs to go supersonic speed.
If Madman wins, would that mean we've now had 5 different winners? Or is it only 4 different winners?
We had Mayhem, Big Prenta, KO.
Madman.
Madman, yeah, it'd be 4 winners.
But the gap needs to be about 2 seconds. It is not 2 seconds.
No,
it's probably about 8 seconds.
1.1.
1.1. The 4 lap, 68, 69, 70, 71. 4 laps to go. 3 a lap. 3 seconds a lap. Somehow, I don't think that was going to happen.
No.
Mayhem's just lapping Charlie, which Charlie's boxed again. Charlie's now 5th. I'll tell you what, the leaders, this shows you how the dominance of the top 3 this race, they're about to lap Putterland.
They won't catch Putterland, I don't think.
Yes, they will. Putterland's in the S's.
Oh yeah, they are. Sorry.
He's just come out of them.
Yeah, sorry, I was on board the wrong salver there. I do apologise. Yeah, the top 2 will lap everyone. Basically, everyone up to Mayhem will be lapped, which is extraordinary.
Well, the gap's just about to hit about 2 seconds. I think 2.1. So about a second a lap.
So yeah, he's not good enough. Madman, I think, is actually playing it a little bit safely now as well, because he's not actually...
Well, he won't know how many more penalties the Big Prenta will have.
No, that's true, but
this is
Madman's not had a warning for the last 10 laps. So I think he's taking it a little bit steady.
No, he has. He's on 3 penalties, isn't he?
Yeah, but he hasn't had... His last penalty was issued out on lap 57.
I see. His last warning was lap 58.
Yeah, his last warning was lap 58, and we're on 68 now. 69 now, sorry. So I think he's playing it a little bit steady.
Well, saying that, he caught a 10th in the first sector.
I was just saying, he will be the one who would know that Prenta's got a penalty because he's got less. His engineer should be telling him that, but he can't afford to let him go too far.
Yeah, exactly. He won't know. He might assume that he's only got 1 more penalty, so he may only go up. If he goes over 3 seconds, Madman might win. Might think that Prenta's won it.
Yeah.
Is it now going to be 3 seconds, or is it going to be 2.9?
So yeah, it will go over 3 seconds, but maybe that's what Prenta's hoping for. Prenta's just pushing to get over 3. Just a hope. As Mayhem is now 15 seconds off the lead. So Prenta is, despite having 7 penalties, is still going to come second because Mayhem's got 5. So Prenta again should come second here.
There's Putterland. They might lap him on the very last lap.
There are no battles on the track at the moment. There's no one within a couple of seconds of each other. So
Whiteside's retired. Is that a crash or is that a retiree?
It's unlike him to just retire, and he does risk.
He did look a bit wobbly earlier on, didn't he?
He did. See, if he has just retired, he's still at risk of not scoring points because.
Yeah, it was just a retirement. Lap 65.
That's no, terminal damage.
Points.
Terminal damage. Yeah.
Oh, was it? Okay.
Yeah, it's come up as terminal damage. He did crash, so yeah, he will still score points. He's a lap inside. 64.
Was that meticulously worked out? Do you reckon?
No, I don't think so. I don't think his mind will be working that way. Personally.
As they now leaders have lapped Putterland.
Yep. So Prenter has lapped everyone up to 4th place, including 4th place, as he's on the last lap. So Putterland, Prenter again will cross the line in the lead, but I think
Whiteside might have actually crashed in between the penultimate and the final corner. Somehow.
That's an interesting spot to crash. That is the case.
If you ride on board with Big Prenter, you'll see a brake duct in between the two underneath the bridge.
Might have just got squirrely on power. Yeah, there it is. Yeah, he has. He's crashed that before the final corner. Prenter crosses the line in the lead
to come second.
But yeah, it should be second. Madman should win this race. As he does.
Then there it goes.
So Madman...
it's like, we wait.
Just to make sure, Madman wins his first race of the season. Mayhem will come over the line in P3.
And that's it. And then we don't just go wait for everyone else
to cross the line. And it looks like it might be Jay Sterice is the last car to cross the line in P8. 1 lap down. Had the most amount of drama this race compared to others early in the season, but it's still been very exciting to watch.
No, this is true, yeah.
It was still intriguing to know whether
I was expecting sort of more, I suppose.
I was probably... I did expect Mayhem to maybe try and push those mediums to the end, just to try something different.
Yeah, there's a McLaren front wing there.
Yeah, so he's definitely
where he crashed.
Before the last turn, which is a bizarre place to... So what do we end up with? So Madman 3 penalties, Prenter 7, is that Mayhem 6, was that?
Yeah,
Mayhem 6, Putterland 6, Charlie 5, Soup 3, TLK 1.
Who?
TLK only had 1. J3 7, White 6, Prenter 7, Whiteside 4.
Did everyone have 1 penalty? I think they did.
Everyone had at least 1, yes.
At least we did not come last. Well, I didn't come last anyway.
No, you had 2 cars come below you. But we had 11 people finish that race. Well, 11 classified, 10 finished the race, 11 will be classified.
Why is Prenter Senior counted as Kevin Magnussen? Is he left already?
He was shown as Prenter on my screen. So it might just been when you disconnected and rejoined.
Maybe, yeah.
So yeah, so there you go. That was the GP2 League race at Mexico, brought to you on a Wednesday night as a result of the Canadian Grand Prix on the weekend. So you've only got to wait 4 days before the F1 boys have a go around Mexico, which won't include you, will it, SH?
No, it will not. I am seeing a rather famous race in France this weekend.
Yeah, you're off to Le Mans, you lucky sod.
Yes.
So SH will not be at the F1 League race, so either probably Carrick's will have an easy win, or
yeah. Unless he doesn't turn up, then it could be all for play for.
There could be anything that could happen, but yeah, without you, it might be a bit of a one-man show up the front.
Snooze fest. Is that from saying the snooze? Well, it's up to you. It's up to the best of the rest. So you, Dave, Kyle, and
Count Deck
Skyline.
in that. Deck as well, maybe in that.
Deck as well, yeah.
So it'll be an interesting race for us. But yeah, we'll see. We'll see how it goes. But obviously, there's nothing to play for in the
Constructors and the drivers will be.
And I believe as well, with Mayhem coming in third, I believe the constructors in GP2 has also been done. I'll need to add up the maths, but I believe that might have been actually been done because the Ferraris only had one finisher. So that might have been done as well. So both titles in both leagues can be done.
We will see you next time.
Well, yeah, we'll see you in 4 days where Mayhem and I believe either Madman or Whiteside will be commentating. And yeah, the GP2 boys are next at Brazil in a week and a half's time. So we'll see you in 4 days and then in a week and a half's time for GP2.